Good morning. Well, I guess we'll see if anybody's up this morning. I may be talking to myself this morning. Good morning, Ringo. How you doing this morning? Lord, I'm just waking up, so I'm going to be a little bit slow. Everybody else may be a little bit slow today, too. Looks like. What are you up to, Ringo? You working or just cruising this early? Well, I see some people coming in. Oh, I'm doing fine. I can't complain a bit. Ooh, that four-letter word. Yeah, I got some stuff I got to do today too. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of that work also. Just don't get paid for it. All right. The stupid sign is if my voice gets any lower, I'll be talking through my toenails. Well, we got 3 in the chat. You're the only one talking or typing anyway. What kind of work you do, Rango? drywall. You get plenty of exercise in doing that. Daryl's a coral. Well, I woke up. I might as well get on here and agitate some folks. What you done up so damn early? If folks don't know it, this is the other half of my name. You had it out there. Don't work too hard. Don't be a Mr. Sparky today. You and me both. I'm gonna have to figure out how to call you, or if I come walking up, you don't shoot me first. I gotta try to wake up. When you get all the world problem solved. Yeah. I thought I already ran in there a while ago. Hello, Cookie. How you doing, buddy? I'm gonna try to get Daryl on some of those tall tales one of these days. We've had a few rodeos on that river. Yeah, that's good, good. Oh, me. Damn, I can't wake up. Daryl, one night I was on here and that oldest daughter of mine said she was just looking around on YouTube and there my ugly mug was on one of the deals and she popped in the room for a little bit. She comes in here every once in a while. Well, I hope it turns out good, Cookie. Are you off the poison for this next week? All right, bud. You have a good one. Stay safe. Oh, okay. You won't get any breaks from it, huh? Folks, that's the Daryl of the Ron Darrell. Well, as long as it's doing some good, Cookie, that's the main thing. Yeah. I think that's a philosophy on it, to take you just as far down as they can get you without killing you. Oh, Lord. Well, you still here, so it must be working some. I can't believe how much difference there is between coffee out of that Berkeley and right out of the tap. Damn, it's got a different taste to it. I didn't feel real good yesterday and slept most of the day, and about 4:30 I woke up and there wasn't no going back to sleep, so I went and got up. Got tired of talking to myself, so I figured to get on here. I get to feeling bad. I'm just like a damn old bear. I hibernate. I'll sleep and wake up for a few minutes and go back to sleep. What kind of weather you got there this morning, Cookie? Looks like we're gonna miss that really bad weather. Looks like he's gonna get within about I don't know, 100 miles of us. All I gotta do to get cold weather in here is just put some eggs in that damn incubator and it gets colder than fire. That hot coffee tastes good. That first cup of coffee in the morning, that's one time a good-looking woman would come in second place. Okay. I think we're 65 or something like that. We're still pretty warm. Supposed to rain most of the day. As long as we don't get down to freezing, well, I'm happy with it. I'm not gonna post too much. You talking about getting up in the morning? I can't lay in a bed and not sleep. I lay down and I'm not sleeping 10 or 15 minutes. Well, it's time to get up. I haven't looked that far ahead. I don't know what we got. You know, the things you do when you're young, sometimes you pay for them when you're old. I got a place in my nose that I was on top of the ball on a water tower, put some fittings on it, and took them. You couldn't get a torch up there, so I just burned it out with a rod, knocked it out of there. Hello, love. How you doing, darling? And when I did, an idiot on the ground turned the damn pumps on, and I had a 6-inch stream of water hit me right in the face, blew me off that ladder. And when he hit me in the face, knocked my head back and went right straight up my nose and tore something loose in my nose. Every time I took a breath for 2 days, I sneezed. And every time I about half get sinus, well, that place starts acting up again. Love, what you doing? Time for you to lay down and go to sleep, my love. I do sound like a frog. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. If I wouldn't drink that hot coffee, I would sound rough. Oh, I'm doing fine, love. Too contrary to be any other way. You doing all right? Still got all them men chasing you around the island? Yeah, well, you're hearing it after the coffee. When I first got up this morning, well, I'd have made a frog blush because he had been singing tenor. I'd be singing bass. It's 7:02 in the morning. Yeah, we don't like much being 12 hours apart. I'm gonna have to look at the weather here in a minute. And well, it's raining here a little bit, not hard, but I think we're supposed to have it on and off all day. Yeah, 8 o'clock too early to go to bed. Well, never mind. No, it's not where I'm at. It's not. It's still 60 something degrees. So up north, they're catching hell low. I think they're looking for some real heavy snow again. They want to fill them lakes up out there in California. And I tell you what, this weather ought to be doing it. When that snow goes to melting, they better hope it does it a little bit at a time. Oh, it's not cold here up north. It's cold. Yeah, y'all don't. What's about as cold as it gets down there, love? Well, you haven't missed anything. I had all the snow I ever want. Yeah, that'd be about right, Cookie. We usually get one more cold spell around Easter, so I figure we got at least one more coming. Well, y'all keep it up there, Rango. Don't need no frozen rain. It's about normal Texas weather now. They it gets cool at night, but daytime it warms on up. I'm gonna have to look at the weather here in a minute and see what they're forecasting for us. Like this big storm they got going on both coasts has sort of changed our forecast up. How often do you have to go up there, Cookie? I got my resident fly back. Good morning, evening, Shade. How you doing? Are you doing all right this morning, evening, Shade? Yeah, that's good. You're still working full time too, aren't you, Cookie? Uh, hmm. Oh, go get that coffee, evening, Shade. Well, everybody got to be somewhere, Cookie. I'm sure the people on the other end appreciate talking to somebody instead of talking to a damn recording. That's a plenty aggravating when you're talking to somebody you can't understand and they can't understand you. Love, is it your winter or summer down there now? That's daylight saving time. They won't leave it alone. I think everybody but 2 states changed their time, love. I know Arizona doesn't. I don't remember what the other state is. Well, don't feel lonesome. It's confusing to us too. And that's the truth, evening. You get your coffee? Yeah, it takes about 2 months to get used to all that crap. Oh, Lord. Girl, you're better than me. The first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is go turn that coffee pot on. It is first thing in the morning, I promise you. Everybody got all these fancy French presses and that kind of stuff. I just want the fastest coffee I can get. Turn the coffee pot on. Don't wait long. Yeah, cold coffee. What they say, there are 2 things that are bad. That's a woke up lady in the middle of the night and a cold coffee. Neither one of them work very well. Yeah, that's what I use too, evening shades. That's the way Daryl does. I don't know how Daryl does it, but he'll get a cup of coffee and a cigarette and go get in the shower. Or don't fall down even. I'll tell you what, I'm really bad about it. I'll just make about 2 cups on the first pot where it'll turn on and get done in a hurry. I'm not very patient when I wake up in the morning. I've got an old stainless steel percolator that I carry camping. That's the one that makes the best coffee. Same amount of water, same amount of coffee, but it sure tastes different. That coffee doesn't keep me awake. Okay. Even if it shows that you know you got your cam on, we're watching you make coffee. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, they're supposed to be pretty good. When I was a kid, we had an old man here that taught me more about this old river out here and fishing and hunting. And when we'd go camping, he'd get a brand new paint can, gallon paint can, throw a handful of coffee in it, and dip a bucket of water out of the river and put it on the campfire. Stick a stick across the top of it to keep it from boiling over. Cowboy coffee. Be stout enough it'd melt your spoon. Somebody did that on here, Evening Shade. They accidentally turned the cam on. Or Rocky's sawing logs. I imagine he's tired because me flipping and flopping all night and not sleeping good. I probably kept him awake. One kind of coffee I can't take though is that instant coffee. This. Yeah, I don't never wear a coffee pot out. They it just get where it starts getting slow making coffee, and it's time for a new one. But Dad Bird, you're gonna leave us, love. It's early. Can't go to bed this early. I'm not even sure it's too good for that coffee. You have a good night, love. You love to sleep, my darling. Pecan coffee. Pecan or pecan? Hey, MLW, how you doing, buddy? I'm not into flavored coffee much. I just want coffee. You have a good night's sleep now, love. You a Texas gal too, evening? What part of Texas? I'm from Waco. Oh, come on now. I bet you can still wiggle and jiggle, love. What are you up to, MLW? Okay, evening shade. My wife had passed away here a few years ago was from Midland, Odessa, or a little bitty town, part of the time just right outside there called Wink. You probably know where that is if you're from Odessa. And I used to fish Fairfield all the time. That's a crazy deal. Fairfield was one of the premier bass fishing lakes and camping spots in Texas. And they closed that power plant down and they sold the whole thing a while back. So there's not a state park there anymore. One of them West Texas ladies, huh? Y'all better watch evening shades. Sweet, lovable, and could get on a warpath like a Comanche if they get mad. Pecan. A pecan. Funny how different parts of the country pronounce stuff. Pecan, pecan, pecan. Or that's like the fish. We call them a crappie, and up north they call them a crappie. I always told them it was a pecan. A pecan is what you pee in when you don't have no place else to pee. All right. Be careful going down them stairs, bud. Yeah, I need to get a little bit more coffee. I'll be right back, too. Oh, we're back. I'm about to get Rocky broke in. He sleeps later than I do. I don't know who's got who trained. I think the dogs have us trained. Yeah, it rained peppering them down. Yeah, Evening Shade, Texas and Oklahoma get along pretty good, except when they have a football game. OU weekend gets a little crazy. What is making me mad now? But I was wide awake a while ago. Now I'm getting sleepy. Yep, you're a regular West Texas gal. Good morning. That's what we were all talking about. You gotta have coffee. And waterfalls are harder to find in Arizona, aren't they? Well, I guess it's working again. Got to plug my hotspot in. Breathe is as bad as I am. Up early in the morning and up late at night. YouTube been crazy the last few days. I put one video up and it went to like 200 views, and then next time I looked at it, it was like 150 views. And next time I looked at it, it was like 60 views. I don't know what's going on. I think TikTok is driving YouTube crazy. That's the only advantage I got on you, Bree. It don't make no difference what time it is. I can lay down and go to sleep if I want to. I sleep a whole lot better in the daytime than I do at night. Yeah, the views dropped to a third of what they were. I'm not worried about getting monetized anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's 7:40 here, so we're ahead of you a little bit. I got a bunch of videos that are just about, I've got 10 of them that are just about finished. I need to start posting. Oh, you're getting a little blood flowing in your veins now, Cookie. Well, good morning, Janice. How you doing, girl? That old Rango. You and that tea. One time a doctor told me that you need to start drinking hot tea in the morning instead of coffee. I tried that for a few days. That don't work for me. Evening shades, when you were out in the middle of Odessa, did you ever go to the Monahan sand dunes out there and get you a sled and slide down those? Cuddle the puddle. Not going there. It's too damn early in the morning. Oh, I'm all right. I don't know if I could ever get used to it, evening shade. Oh, I'm all right. Just had some stuff going on and wasn't feeling real good, and so I sort of took a couple of days off. I made a little trip out through there here a couple of weeks ago, and when I came, I was going to camp in Monahan, but the wind was blowing like 70 miles an hour. I was on a motorcycle, and that didn't work real well. Janice, I figured I'd take a couple of nights off. People got to be tired of my ugly mug on here anyway. one time with my second wife. We were on a deer lease. And it was cold. I had an older model camper and had an electric blanket on the bed. Well, didn't realize it, but there was a leak in the roof. It started raining, and it pulled up on that electric blanket about 3 o'clock in the morning. And all of a sudden, it come through that electric blanket. Of course, it was good and warm, coming to that electric blanket. I thought my second old lady had done peed the damn bed. We got in a big ass argument right there at 3 o'clock in the morning. Of course, we got an argument pretty well over anything. That's the reason we're not married. Things are not always like they seem they are. Well, I keep trying to make that tea taste like coffee, and I ain't figured out how to do it yet. Yeah, that's funny now, but it wasn't real funny then. Hello, Georgia. Well, Janice's place we're talking about, Monaghan State Park. It's a bunch of sand dunes in the area about, I don't know, I guess it's 20, 30 square miles. And they get a plastic sled and get up to the top of them sand dunes and slide to the bottom of it. What are you up to, Miss Georgianne? It's all right, but that sand can get in some bad places. Everybody get through sliding down that sand dune a couple times and go to walking bow-legged. That's weird, just out in the middle of nowhere, you got them sand dunes. Yeah, just don't come off a sled halfway down. That is true, Janice. you can pull up out there and tell who's been sliding all day long by the way they're walking. You don't want to be making no snow angels in that sand. Yeah. Yikes for sure, Bree. Yeah, when you slide down them hills. Really, I didn't know that evening shape. Yeah, Bree, every time you come down them sand dunes, it gives a whole new meaning to tight ass. Whoops, did I say that? It gets bad when I don't have to start beeping myself out. No, I meant tight. If you tighten everything up before you get to the bottom, you don't get as much sand. Woo. I ain't even going there, Janice. I get kicked off YouTube. Can't you imagine what kind of trouble Oprah Winfrey would be into sliding down them sand dunes with 50 pounds of crack? Eating trades, I used to want them dune buggies were real popular. They used to build them sand rails, and that was my play money. I'd build two or three of them a year, and so. But that would be when you could find a Volkswagen easy. That must have been one that did a bunch of sliding and run out of sand. Yeah, I still got it. Um, Cookie, these things were the Volkswagen dune buggies. Wasn't no 350s on those. Georgia, in fact, here in the next day or so, I'll put a short up on that Jeep. You can't find them VW bugs now and make them out of them. I had a couple of Baja bugs I built. Georgia, that yellow and black Jeep, I want to keep it, but with this knee messed up, it's just too damn tall. It ain't gonna work. When I was building those, I was custom building them sometime for people. They'd bring me a bug and motor and everything. And we had an old boy that was married to a gal that was a foo-foo. I mean, her hair was perfect, her makeup, everything all the time. And when I built that buggy for that old boy, I tripped and blew my knee out here about 3 months ago, Georgianne. And they, yeah, that's sort of what I'm thinking. But anyway, I was building this buggy boy. He wanted to put expanding metal in the bottom, in the floor. And I told him, I said, man, that mud and everything going to come up through that thing. Oh, that's all right. So there were 4 or 5 of us out playing one day. And his wife, he finally talked his wife into going with him. Me and another guy put it up. We were running down through there, and the road split. There was a big mud hole right in the middle, maybe 50 yards across. It had about 2 inches of water in it. I got on one side of Tommy, and my buddy got on the other side, and we were running about 60 miles an hour down through there. And running fast enough, he couldn't stop before that mud hole, and he couldn't go either direction on each side. We run him, that water and mud come up through that floor of that buggy, and his wife's hair was wet. There was mud streaks running down her face. Oh, you talk about a hot little woman. Whew. She never did go ride in a dune buggy anymore, I don't think. Jordan, when I blew that knee out for a couple of weeks, I think I fell like 6 or 7 times in 2 weeks. You just be walking along and all of a sudden, boom, it's just gone. You hit the ground. But anyway, it's better now. But I still can't push it too much. Forgot all about Tommy the open buggy. Yeah, I had fun about then when I blew that knee out, Georgia, and I busted some ribs, the same thing. Hello, Lily. At the same time, I couldn't do nothing. You couldn't sit up, you couldn't lay down, you couldn't walk. Lillian's up at early in the morning too. What time is it there, Lillian? Hello, fairy dust. Are you coming or going? We need to open my coffee bar up. Damn. Hello, Crystal. Crystal the green guy. That's funny. First thing anybody says when they walk in the road, when they come in this room, it's coffee. Damn, that word got hung up. I like not spit it out. We all sleepwalking, fairy dust. Oh, you miss fairy dust coming in, Lillian and Georgia and Crystal. Whole crew of outlaws showing up. Ooh, that sounds nasty, fairy dust. I don't like flavored coffee. I want coffee. I know. I'm not politically correct. Starbucks would go broke with me around. Oh, I'm fine, Lily. What y'all want to put all that junk in good coffee for? And coffee tastes like a Tootsie Roll Pop. You get all that junk in it. And I ain't going there, fairy dust, too damn early in the morning. Most of the time, fairy dust, when you feel that way, it depends on how far down in the pocket. You never mind. Well, hmm. Mm-mm-mm. It's too early in the morning. My mouth goes in gear before my brain does. And I ain't got much brain to get in gear. I think I got a couple of teeth stripped on that gear. Well, I don't know about there, but here, with it raining like it is, and it's a little cool, it'd be good sleeping in a camper. You know, evening shades, I'm the same way. Just be like me, Bree. Just follow that front tire. Ooh, yeah, there's something about that rain beating on that roof. Some good sleeping. Yeah, that wind blew me off my trip. I'm going to have to put everything together and try it again. found a little old place out in West Texas, down in the Big Bend area, that had some land for sale pretty good, pretty cheap. Sure thinking about buying about 5 acres down there. It is in the middle of nowhere, that's for sure. Were you car camping or did you have your trailer, Bree? The kind of trips I like to make, Bree, of course, I'm not chasing content, but is go to your woe and woe to you go. Take off and stop whenever you want to stop and stay as long as you want to stay and then go again. Yeah, it is that. It's amazing. No, I hadn't seen her in a while, Lily. After I sell this Jeep, but I'm going to have to buy another vehicle. But yeah, life gets in the way sometimes. But see, I'm an old fart and you're a young chick, Bree. I done been there and done all that. After this weather settles down, I got a trip I want to make, and but it'll probably be gone a couple months on that one. See, if you don't make any plans, fairy dust, you don't have to worry about them changing. sort of spastic on my traveling. Hello, Char. How you doing, girl? And I see a road, and I sort of wonder what's down at the end of that road. Rocky. The crazy Rocky can get into work in the middle of the night. I guess he gets cold. He'll come lay down right on top of your head. Weird looking pair of earmuffs. Yeah, I got to go do that for long too, Fair does. Here in Texas, it's always on. You got to renew on your birthday. I think that before I renew mine, I'm gonna have to get some surgery done on one eye. I think so. I renew every 4 years here in Texas. Well, they got this deal in Texas now to where you got to have birth certificate and everything to renew them one time anyway. Leaving shades in Texas, even it depends on your age too, or if you got any kind of physical problems. Some of them short as a year. Yeah, they have to take look long and hard to find somebody to take the pictures they take. You just ain't found the one you want yet. Fair dust. Why would you have to shave your head? Damn, girl. Oh, okay. I got you. Really? I never heard of that one evening shade. Oh, Jim. Good morning, Miss She-Devil. Yeah, I know it. She-Devil. You can't sleep. You might as well get up and do something. That burn badge has been coming in saying hello and then not never saying another word. Jim told him to go fly a kite, and maybe that's what they're doing. He got your attention anyway, Bree. I'm going to ask you, Bree, your dog, you said that was real skittish. Did he ever settle down any? Deep black thoughts, huh? I got tickled at Rocky yesterday. I went and checked on a quail, and one of them had got out, was running around under the pen, and Rocky went on point. That little quail walked up and pecked Rocky right on the end of the nose and turned around and walked off, and Rocky didn't do anything. I couldn't believe it. I liked it. I fell out laughing when that bird pecked Rocky on the end of the nose. He got after one, and I got on him. So far, he's been good about it. Well, I always figured as ugly as I am, any kind of damn picture they take is going to be better than what I am. So you got 16 of them, and we got 20 more in the incubator. The incubator went crazy, and this bat didn't hatch out. I got another batch in there, Janice. It'll start picking up now because right now, like I'm getting 3 eggs a day out of them. But you need glasses, Georgianne. If I get all of them laying eggs, I'll have a bunch of quail right quick. Then everybody's gonna be mad at me when I start putting them in the freezer. Well, that's what they are in the evening shade. Jim, you have a good one, bud. Teach them young bucks something. Make the day for them today. I'm getting them trained, Janice. I just snap my fingers and Fred jumps in the skillet. That little quail ought to have been a frog. That's the jumpingest little dude I ever saw. ain't going there. Not yet. Oh yeah, I got this trailer where it's comfortable now. I need to go get some more paneling and finish it out. But I'm thinking about building another trailer. I've lived in these trailers 5 or 6 years now, and I know what I want. I may have to build one. Well, I don't think there's any vegetarians in here, Char. I got to try some of those. Can't ever remember what they call them, but they take them quail and put a jalapeno and cheese and wrap them in bacon and put them on a grill. And then this one old boy did that, and then he takes and flours them and deep fries them. I bet you that is some good eating. They come up with enough words in here already, Char. Hmm. Evening shades, that could get interesting. You just use Vaseline, hell, anything will fit then. Did I say that? Whoops. Don't worry, Evening Shade. They come back around. I think Auto's correct. Got in on that one. Wait a minute. What in the hell is United States? I gotta hear this. Well, okay. Well, we've been on here 2 hours, and I was gonna come on here for about 30 minutes, so I guess it's about time to shut this thing down. I hope all y'all have a good day. And I'll try to quit sounding like a frog if I get back on here. We'll see y'all later.